heading home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of guessing time. Fada. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost myself. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of guessing time. Fada.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Outlaw Dirt Series. We are here for week 10 of the big blocks and 358 modifieds. As of right now, we already got 18 minutes left into our practice session. Right now I am trying to look at some stuff. Maybe try to, there we go. That's what I want to do right there. Yeah, so right now about 15, 17 minutes left to practice. Yeah. If my thing will work for me. There we go, spacebar. Alright, let me get all this stuff back up real quick for you guys. Do that, do this, do that. Should have had this already set. I'm not even set. I am slacking. Let's go on board here. Let's check out who we got here in the studio here tonight. We got Navy Master, point leader right now in the 358s and big blocks. He's overall the fastest driver. Blake Murray, not on the racetrack right now. There's Mike the Farmer in the 98 machine sitting 8th quick right now. There's Scott in the FTM machine. Sean Grimes in the 74. Little bit of contact with Kyle Hardy there in the 35 machine as it comes around for lap number 1. And it looks like it's going to be sitting 6th quick so far. Tyler Bowman here as well in the 79 machine. Try to get a good angle of these guys. Like I said, 16 minutes left to practice here. There's Leva Green, yeah. So Tyler Bowman sitting 5th right now. Mr. Dean Reynolds that's sitting in the pit right now in the 79 machine. There he is. Sitting P4. Brandon Geisweit out on the track right now in the 18 machine. Devin Hauer in the 316 FTM Big Slow. 2nd quick so far right now. Your fastest lap is from Jamie, which is a 18.317, and Devin with the 18.347, and Brandon a little bit 2/10 slower than with the 18.519. Still waiting on Blake Murray. Blake Murray still hasn't come out yet. Let's keep an eye out on the drivers, you know. Pull that down, pull that down, there we go. Alright, now, like I said, everybody's still practicing. I set the track state to 5%, so I didn't think we're going to have a great car count right now. Looks like we only got 9 people here tonight. No one else has joined. Because Tyler Bowman was the last guy to join, so still waiting on a couple other people. It's saying that Scott has a penalty. I don't know why. He's not even on the racetrack. Alright, now we got some of the guys out on the racetrack. Blake Murray finally out on the racetrack in the 9 machine. As I say that, he is back in the pit. He is not the 9 machine. He is the number 53 machine. Sorry about that. Scott still not out. Scott not out there. Blake Murray not out there. Who's not out there? Dean Reynolds not out there. Devin Hauer probably changing a setup. Take a look at Jamie Massey in the 6 machine. Blake Murray, did he come back out? No, he didn't. Now, still a couple people trying to go out there. Not a couple people in the purple sector still. Jamie's swinging purple by 0.4. Maybe going to be faster coming out of 4. No, he's 3 tenths slower. Right now, his fastest lap on the racetrack is a 10.5. So, or 18.5, sorry. Oh, 10.5. Why am I saying 10.5? That is really quick. So I want to say 18.5 is your fastest so far right now. So let's just check up what's going on with game audio. I know the game audio can be super loud. I want to be able to hear my voice just a little bit, not too much. Let me know who you guys want to win here tonight in Outlaw Dirt Series as we watch cars go around. And don't mind my video voice coming through. Just like I said, little test run as we're going out with this. Oh, let's see. Mr. Dean Reynolds not out on the track. There's Tyler Bowman still on the track. Scott not moving. Blake Murray in the 53 machine finally getting some ground as he up to 6th place now with the 18.592. So 6th quick right now. Hey guys, let's try to get everybody on the track, try to keep pushing it up, try to break it in as fast as we can, guys. We got about 10 minutes left here in practice, so try to get everybody on the racetrack this time by to break it in, please. Let's check. I know I got... Ooh, that was super loud. That's a little bit better. Let's take a look at Sean Grimes Jr. in the 74 machine, sponsored by Free Speed. Sean sponsored by Free Speed here tonight. Try to keep messing with the sound for you guys. I don't want to be too quiet and have it bleeding in my ear, you know what I mean? But as of right now, 10 people out on here. Everybody seems to be out on the racetrack. A couple people still not. Devin not. Jamie out, not on there. Dean Reynolds sitting in the pit. I mean, it just seems to be some people just like it tacky, some people don't. I'd rather not. But let's just hop on Brandon Geiswhite here in the 18 machine. Sorry about that. I don't know what my overlay was still on. We watch these guys go at it for a good couple laps. Brandon and Sean Grimes in the 74 and the 18 machine going side by side. Slider from Sean. And the 1 and 2, like I said, track's still pretty tacky, so it's going to stay tacked up for this entire race, and I hope it does go away here soon. We'll hop on board in a cockpit view of Mr. Brandon Geiswhite. As we toggle to battle for third right now, or not. Let's do this. Week 10 for the 358 and big blocks at Knoxville. Right now, that's how it sits for that. Like I said, so the rows was gonna be broken. Gonna give it a try though, as we get into our heat races. I believe only one heat race. Let's see, where's Sean Grimes at? There he is. Brandon and Sean going at it. Right now, I know the stream's pretty much dead with all these guys just going around the track. It seems to get boring sometimes, so definitely need to get myself entertained. Let me know who's all in the chat, who's watching. Right now, your guys that are sitting in the top 10 is Jamie first, Devin second, Brandon third, Dean Reynolds in fourth, Tyler Bowman fifth, Blake Murray sixth, Sean Grimes seventh, Kyle Hardy eighth, Scott Remy ninth, and Michael Garma in the 10th position right now. So Michael and Bowman going at it, and a little bit of contact with them, and still contact as Tyler Bowman just ran him over. You can check out the replay on that. Check it out. Camera 2 looks pretty good. Tyler Bowman a little bit sideways. Michael Farmer pushes up the racetrack. Tyler catches the berm. Farmer on the top hits the wall. So does Bowman. They both hit the wall. Then bam. Just fed him the right rear, and everybody just goes for a wild ride. These big blocks can be intense sometimes, so. Alright, let's do something real quick. I wanted to try this out. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode until I turn it off. Thank you. So now we're going to be quiet until someone tells us something. Like I said, not a big car count here again tonight, so got 3 minutes left to practice. Everybody still seems to be out on the racetrack trying to break it in as we take a look. Track just starting to push up, so still pretty tacky. Sean seems to be done. Mike Farmer going back out for seconds. Tyler Bowman's out on the racetrack still. Let's hop in. Let's see. Let's check out his nose view real quick. See if we get any slick spot real quick. Doesn't seem to be slicking off. I mean, a little bit on the bottom there in 3 and 4, so you might see it slick off just a little bit. Not too much. But right now, we're just going to go cinematic mode real quick and relax for a little bit. Believe we got 2 minutes, so I'm going to use this 2 minutes to go get something to drink real quick. So I will be right back. Enjoy this hot lap slash qualifying real quick.
No, I got all these darn Bowman wraps, and you think I would wear one in the league that he races in. His wraps are alright. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Let's get ready to rumble for tonight's qualifying. 10 laps, 10 cars here tonight. We're going to get our box up as we get ready to advance. 5 seconds left and we're advancing in, and I just realized our slideshow was not on, so I'm sorry for all our sponsors. I have not to see what this looks like real quick. Looks pretty good on my end, aren't there? I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Qualifying going out on the racetrack this time by. Let's check it out. Need a camera, please. Thank you. Brandon Geiswijk coming out on the racetrack right now. We got a couple people on the racetrack. All right, guys, go on. 3 minutes, 2 laps. Let's go. Right now, a couple cars hitting the racetrack. We're on board with Brandon Geiswijk in 18 machine. We'll keep an eye out on Brandon and also your other drivers. Right now, looks like Michael Farmer, second quick. Tyler Bowman goes overall first time, quick time. Then Dean Reynolds comes out of nowhere with a 19.244. So Mr. Dean Reynolds fast overall. Then Brandon Geiswijk up to the front with a 19.238. Brandon falls back to second. Mr. Dean Reynolds gets right back. And Devin Howard in the 316 machine. Another FTM comes around with a 19.093. Jamie Massey also with another answer with the 18.965. Blake Murray second quick with the 18.999. Second lap in the purple sector for Jamie. Looking pretty good. And he is faster with the 18.965. Does Blake go faster with the 18? No, he does not. Now will look like and qualifying for us. Maybe best lap, second lap for Devin. 23.083 on the second lap, so not fast overall. So that looks like that'll end our qualifying 9 cars to the lineup here tonight. So like I said, not a lot of drivers here tonight, so not gonna complain. But right now, overall, your fastest qualifier would be Jamie Massey, Blake Murray second, Devin Howard third, Kyle Hardy fourth, Dean Reynolds fifth, Brandon Geiswijk sixth, Scott seventh, Tyler Bowman eighth, and Michael Farmer in the 9th position. That seems to be everybody, so we're just gonna advance the session. So everyone done qualifying, heat race coming out. Only one heat race here tonight. So we'll take a look at this. And it is correct because this is how everybody's going to start anyway. So inside row number 1 will be Jamie Massey. On outside of him will be Blake Murray. Inside row number 2 will be Devin Howard. And outside of him, Kyle Hardy. Inside row number 4 will be Scott Ramey and Tyler Bowman. Inside row number 5 and tag at the end will be Michael Farmer. Sean Grimes, of course, a DQ because he is not racing. So, one heat, one interview for your heat race drivers. So this is going to be an interesting race. Everyone to the grid, ready to rock and roll here tonight. We'll take a look, we'll see if we got any sunset going down. I know it blinds some people. Does not look to be blinding. Let's go to cockpit real quick. Yeah, it's just perfect. So it's just perfect timing for these guys. But heat race number 1 out on the racetrack this time by iRacing cautions only for your heat races here tonight. Alright, boys, you know what to do. Keep your pace between 35 40 miles per hour. Let's have a good race here. 10 laps of distance. Winner of the heat will get interviewed. Good luck. Alright, so my speed thing is completely wrong. It's saying you're going 60, 61. So, I'm not going to complain about that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to go. Green flag racing here at Knoxville for week number 10. Jamie takes us green flag racing.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag out for heat race number 1. Blake Murray, his teammate, right behind him is Devin Howard in 316, trying to close in on him. Kyle Hardy, Mr. Dean Reynolds going hard. Dean Reynolds goes up the racetrack, pushes up. Kyle Hardy takes advantage of it, and Dean Reynolds will lose 2 spots. Dean Reynolds falls back to 6th. That's Kyle Hardy is sitting in that 4th position right now. Brandon Geslake 5th, looking pretty good. Devin slowly trying to make some ground on him. Right now, these 2 up front are running dirty sets, so yeah, everybody knows Caleb Berry, and he always makes those fast setups for these guys every week, and it definitely proves for Jamie and Blake. Right now, Devin Howard trying to gain on him, and he slowly gains on Blake there. But Blake, as we're talking about Blake gets a little bit faster than his teammate Jamie. So Blake needs at least to get a win here to get some points back on his teammate. They'll put him, if he takes first place here tonight, over Jamie, and it gets 5 points ahead of him, or if Jamie falls back worse, it would just definitely help him out in points. That's what I believe. There is 1 drop week. I don't know if Jamie used it or not. I'm not too sure. But right now, looks like your 1 and 2 is Jamie and Blake trying to sneak on the inside of Jamie for that first position, starting in the A main. But we're halfway through this heat race already. Dean Reynolds trying to get around Brandon Geslake for that 5th position. Trying everything to get around the 18 machine, but this track is it's just 1 lane dominant right now. It seems to be. Brandon slowly moving up on your 4th place driver, Kyle Hardy. Kyle Hardy's holding him off right now for that 4th position. As we're 3 wide, Mr. Dean Reynolds sends it 3 wide with Brandon Geisfeld and Kyle. Dean running the middle of the racetrack as Brandon and Kyle were right there on the bottom and middle. Dean Reynolds trying to be patient as laps are coming down as we're 2 to go in heat race number 1. Tyler Bowman also trying to make a move as he's up to 7th right now. Brandon and Kyle going at it. Your top 2 are still there, nose to tail, doesn't matter. Real battle is right here as Tyler Bowman and Dean Reynolds are side by side. A little bit of contact with Tyler Bowman. Brandon Geisfeld trying to make a move here. 3 and 4, white flag waving. Tyler Bowman throws it in hard. Dean collects him into the wall. No. And it seems to be Jamie first, Blake second, Devin third, Kyle Hardy fourth, Brandon Geisfeld 5, Dean Reynolds 6, Scott 7, Tyler Bowman 8th, and Michael Farmer to the end of the field. So that means it is time for your 5-minute warm-up as I bring in your heat race number 1 winner. All right, guys, use the whole 5 minutes breaking the track, and I'll do the interview real quick with Jamie. So let's try to break in the track, get you guys set up right. 40-lap A main here tonight. All right, I'm going to bring in Jamie real quick, so give me a second. Jamie, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, man, looked pretty good out there in that heat race. Take us back, how you felt, how the car felt, and what you predict for tonight's 40-lap A main.
I felt pretty good. We just got to hold Blake off, man. It's gonna be a good little race, and just gotta keep ourselves out front, and it's gonna be fun. I think me and him's gonna put on a show. So let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, if Blake somehow gets a win here tonight, he's just going to keep getting closer and closer to you in points. I cannot remember what points look like. I know you're still in first. So
I
I
think
know
I'm
you
like
don't have to.
35 ahead. Yeah, I think I'm like
Yeah.
35 ahead. Yeah, he got lucky last week. He got lucky last week. Maybe that won't happen again. Nah, it'll be a good, fun show, man. We're gonna try to put up. There ain't many cars. We're gonna try to put on a show.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, Jamie, I wish you the best of luck here tonight for you and your teammate, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of the night.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, that was Jamie Massey, your heat race number 1 winner. As we are into our 5 minutes, I'm going to take a little bit of a drink real quick and get this stuff ready to rock and roll for you guys. Let me know in the comments who you guys are cheering for. Let me know. Right now, cars are on the racetrack, breaking it in. There you go, chop review on these guys. But 2 minutes and 40 seconds left as guys are trying to push up the racetrack. Like I said, this is going to be a super interesting race between Jamie and Blake. Blake, always a challenge with Jamie, so I really do hope that we have a good 40-lap A main here tonight for these guys, and just pray that we have a good racetrack for them. But no, like I said, let me know what you guys think. Who's going to win it here tonight? Would it be Jamie or is it going to be Blake? We're going to see if it actually updates. Right now, it actually looks like no, because Dean and Brandon flip-flopped, and Scott. I mean, it's almost dead alike, except for Dean and Brandon. So it's almost perfect. Almost. But 1 minute and 35 left on the clock. Like I said, I'm watching the stream, only me right now, so not surprised. Let me know who you guys want to win here tonight. Like I said, Jamie's one of your top competitors here tonight to watch, and so is Jamie. Or sorry, Jamie and Blake. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Hop on board with Blake Murray, check him out, see where he's running. As we got 50 seconds left on the clock here in the 5-minute warm-up. Seems to be running the bottom slowly going away, as you can tell right there in 3 and 4. So maybe it's going to be pushed up towards the top, maybe, because I think the track's going to come in a little bit halfway. It's going to be interesting in the first half. I think guys are going to start from the bottom, slather line, and push up, stay towards the middle. I mean, it's how it's going to be. Right now, Brandon, we'll take a look at Brandon as he's battling with Michael, as he got a little bit of contact with Michael Farmer. But 7 seconds remaining. Let's get ready for tonight's A main starting lineup. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your starting lineup. We're going to see if it fixes itself. Yes. Dean should be starting 6, so yeah, it's still not. All right, so we're not going to use the row because it's still pretty much not the right thing.
Alright guys, 40 lap A main.
But ain't going to worry about it. Let's get ready to rock and roll. 40 lap A main lines up like this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on the inside, row number 1 would be Jamie Massey. On the outside of him would be Blake Murray. Inside row number 2 would be Devin Howard. Inside of him would be Kyle Hardy. Inside row number 3 would be Brandon Geisway. And on the outside of him would be Mr. Dean Reynolds. Inside of row number 4 will be Scott, and on the outside of him will be Tyler Bowman. And tagging the end of the field here tonight in 9th place will be Michael Farmer. So, 40 laps of distance here tonight. This is going to be an interesting heat, or A main for these guys. Admins do call cautions. Only 9 people here, so I'm pray to God that we don't have any cautions. Just go through our 40 laps as fast as we can. But ladies and gents, here we go, boys and girls. Cars are out on the racetrack. What a beautiful view this will give us. Jamie up front, about to take us green flag racing here at Knoxville. The number 6 machine, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag waving out of Ford this time by. Green flag waving for tonight's A main, 40 lap A main. Devin Howard 2 seconds so far right now, holding P2. Blake Murray also with a great run now. Your cars are moving up the racetrack. Devin holding off 3rd place over Brandon Geisway. And it seems to be my timing is not working, so I'm going to restart my timing if you guys give me a second. Cameras are going. Yeah, cameras. Oh my. The fireworks are still going off here in the background. But right now, Devin Howard holding off Brandon Geisway in the 4th machine. Jamie Massey still up front over Tyler Bowman, still in the 7th position as Dean Reynolds is up to 5 now. So Dean got around Kyle and Tyler Bowman getting it back to Kyle Hardy there. Kyle pushed up the racetrack. Devin Howard and Brandon Geisway going hard for 3rd now. Blake Murray on the inside of his teammates, looking for P1. Blake trying everything right now. Devin also trying to hold off Brandon Geis like gas monkey. Dean Reynolds making a slow come through the field as he push up the racetrack into Brandon. Little bit of contact there, not too sure. 3 wide, still a little bit of contact still. Dean Reynolds pushing up the field. Devin Howard goes back as Dean Reynolds up to third. 3 wide back here with Kyle Hardy. Brandon seems to be having an issue right now. I think Brandon might have a car problem with this up here as him and Dean Reynolds got together. Dean Reynolds up to third right now. Kyle Hardy 5th. Still going at it pretty hard. Tyler Bowman trying to get involved here as Devin Howard back up to 4th. Kyle Hardy lets him by. Tyler Bowman not gonna let it go easily. Tyler Bowman with a slide job for 4th. Does he take it coming out of 4th? Yes, he does. Tyler Bowman holds off P4 right now. Devin Howard on the inside cuts him off. Devin Howard trying to get around Tyler Bowman on the inside. Not going to get a run down the backstretch. Slider line seems to be a factor here so far in your A main, as Jamie is just up front dominating over his teammate, as Dean Reynolds slowly gaining on your top 2 right now. Tyler Bowman holding off 4th position. Michael Farmer in the back right now. Scott also right there. Brandon's battling with Kyle Hardy again for that 6th position. Tyler Bowman trying to get something cooking because, man, it got a long. Actually, I won't even say that. I mean, you've got 30 laps still to go here, and you're only 10 laps in. I know the track's pretty tacky, so you don't really have to worry about tire wear here tonight. But 30 laps to go here. Tonight's A main. Blake Murray trying everything. Dean Reynolds slowly caught up to Blake. Blake losing some ground on his teammate, Jamie. Jamie straight to the bottom in 3 and 4. Blake on top. Jamie loses some ground. Blake with a great run going down the front stretch. Jamie right back to the bottom, holding the bottom slider line in 1 and 2. That's a little bit different, you see. Blake Murray sticking to his outside line as Dean Reynolds also staying towards the middle. Tyler Bowman slowly caught up to Dean Reynolds as your top 4 is almost nose to tail this time by. Devin Howard back here with Kyle Hardy going back and forth for that 5th position. Kyle Hardy sticking to the bottom, slide job possibly, no. Brandon Geiswhite holds it in the middle, Kyle on the bottom. Kyle loses a spot or 2 right now. Devin holds off P5 and Scott got into Kyle. Kyle into the wall, pushes up the racetrack. Now you want to see, comes up the racetrack again. And Scott down to the infield, and will that bring out a caution? Scott will go straight to the pit. So Scott straight to the pit after what happened. Michael Farmer also out of tonight's race, pulls it into the infield. Jamie Massey holding off your 2nd place runner right now, Blake Murray, but Dean Reynolds all over Blake, trying to get around him for 2nd now. Tyler Bowman right behind him still, waiting for him to battle. 25 laps in the book as we're halfway through, or close to halfway through the race. Blake Murray looking pretty good in the 53 machine. Right now he's running at 19.382, same lap time as his teammate. Oh no, that is his best lap time so far. Right now he's running a 19.437, faster than Jamie. Dean Reynolds also right there, faster than those guys with a 19.433. So Dean Reynolds got something cooking because he is moving. He is faster than your top 2 so far. Tyler Bowman also trying to be patient, run the top. Not where you want to be right now because it looks like the speed middle and slider line. But Blake also trying to use that middle advantage to get around Jamie there. But Jamie seems to be holding off that 1st position off pretty good. 7 cars on the racetrack. Kyle just hanging out in the back as Brandon and Devin are going at it now for that 5th position. Dean Reynolds still trying everything as Blake is on the inside of Jamie now. Blake on the inside looking for first. Does not get it. 28 laps to go, halfway through tonight's A-Main. Jamie up front leading this race. Blake Murray still second. Dean Reynolds third. Tyler Bowman fourth. Bowman trying to get around Dean Reynolds for that 3rd position. Dean Reynolds making some moves late in the feature. 19 to go here tonight. Dean Reynolds looking pretty good in the 79 machine. Dean Reynolds got something cooking in the 79 machine as he is all over the back of Blake Murray, but seems to be that Blake also gets a run coming out of the exit more than Dean does. Brandon will take 5th over Devin Slider for that 5th position. Devin on the inside of him now. Look for a slider. Here he comes. Slider from Devin. Will not complete it. Does not want to throw a slider on him. Brandon will take it back, coming side by side. Head back up to the top. Blake Murray, Jamie Massey right there, side by side battling for that P1 position. Jamie right back to the bottom of the racetrack. Dean Reynolds also right in the middle of the racetrack. Blake pushes up. Dean right there. Looking pretty good so far. Dean pushes up the racetrack, loses some speed. Tyler Bowman staying right behind him. Want to get that top 3. I haven't seen Bowman in a top 3 in a while here in ODS. Blake looking pretty good as well, holding off that P2 position. But he, like I said, if he wants to get up there in points, he really needs to get around Jamie right here to get a little bit closer, because you never know what's going to happen with the last 2 weeks. Dean Reynolds trying everything in his power just to get up there and pass Blake for that 2nd position, as Tyler Bowman seems to be trying to hook up on the bottom now. Bowman with a little bit of a run coming down the backstretch on Dean Reynolds now. Bowman to the bottom of the racetrack, possibly slider line. He's got something working. Bowman looking pretty good on the bottom, side by side with Dean Reynolds. Dean Reynolds has the outside advantage with the run. Dean solves it in the mirror, goes down low. Slider line now. Tyler Bowman right there. Cut down move. Does he get it out of 4? No, he doesn't. Dean Reynolds still holding him off. Blake Murray trying to get back up there with Jamie. But these guys right back here, Devin and Brandon, going at it pretty hard as we're coming to 11 to go here tonight in tonight's A-Main. Brandon with another slider on Devin. Devin in the wall there, and coming out of 3 and 4. Side by side, Brandon has him. Blake Murray right now looking pretty good. Dean Reynolds and Tyler Bowman side by side for 3rd now. Tyler Bowman holding that 3rd position so far. Running the bottom. Jamie went back to the bottom. Saw Tyler Bowman getting some. Bowman takes 3rd away from Dean. Dean straight up to the top. Tyler Bowman stays to the bottom. Bowman got something on the bottom of the racetrack here at Knoxville. Bowman making some moves late here in the race as we're coming to 9 to go. Bowman up to 3rd. Blake Murray 2nd. Blake sees it in the mirror, goes straight down low. Does he get a run on Jamie now? No, he does not. Yes, he does. Maybe Jamie to the top. Blake and Tyler Bowman on the bottom. Blake holding the bottom, looking pretty good. Jamie sees his teammate on the bottom, going to go straight to the bottom as well. 3-car battle for the lead now. Tyler Bowman straight to the top again. Blake also to the top. Bowman trying to get around Blake Murray here as Blake Murray's going to come down the racetrack. Try to get a run on the inside. Jamie holds him off. Tyler Bowman also right there. Tyler Bowman looking pretty good in the 79 machine as he's holding off Dean Reynolds for that 3rd position. Tyler Bowman with a slider line in 3 and 4. Maybe a cut down line, maybe. No. 6 to go here tonight's A-Main. Jamie leading all the laps so far, but Blake and Tyler Bowman are right behind him, not giving up. Blake, a little bit of wall contact there. Tyler Bowman on the inside of him now. Bowman on the inside of Blake, looking for second. Sees him there, goes straight back to the bottom. Blake and Jamie holding the bottom really good right now. Tyler Bowman also with a great run. Dean Reynolds wants these guys to do something crazy to possibly get a top 3 here as we're 4 to go into tonight's, 4 to go into tonight's A main. Your top 3 are over a blanket here right now. Blake, Tyler Bowman, and Jamie all right there, nose to tail. Who is going to make the mistake and who's going to end up winning here tonight? Tyler Bowman on the inside of Blake. Blake trying to force him down low. Tyler Bowman pushes him up. Bowman with the run, going into 3 and 4. Bowman holding him off right now. Bowman looks like to be in second right now. Bowman on the bottom, holding off P2. He got it at the line. Bowman got it at the line, going for P1 now as Dean Reynolds is going for that 3rd position as well. Blake Murray trying to cut down, cut off. Blake up into Tyler Bowman hard, not clear at all.
Let's not do this.
Not happy with the admin right now. Sean not happy, and Dean and Blake and Tyler Bowman, a little bit of contact, payback, I guess. Dean Reynolds making it 3 wide now. Dean Reynolds holding it off the bottom, 1 to go. White flag waving, and Blake tries to do the same thing on him, and Dean Reynolds gets a little bit of contact. So Blake not looking good. White flag out. I believe it is over. Top 3, please, to the front stretch. Top 3 without wrecking each other. Top 3.
How about wrecking each other coming to the finish? Shut the fuck up. All you do is try. Alright, do not do that again. You do it one more time.
So we can hit each other?
Kick me. I don't give a shit. That's dirty. I'm not talking to you guys. There's no cussing. There's not no cussing on the stream. If you guys want to argue, take it to the DM.
And not happy with anybody here. All right, guys are good. Top 3 to front or to the waiting room. All right, let's hop on the camera 2 real quick. Let's bring in Blake Murray, your 3rd place finisher here first. Get rid of that. Bring that up. So give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go back 10 laps. Like normal. I always do this. So Blake Murray is going to be your first guy in here as we wait for your top 3. Waiting on our 3rd place finisher, Blake Murray. There he is. Let's bring him in real quick. Blake, you got a copy?
Go ahead.
All right, Blake. Pretty tough battle there with Bowman. You guys were going hard at it a couple times. Bowman peaked it on the inside with 5 or coming to 3 to go, 2 to go, whatever it was. Pushes you up the racetrack. You do the same thing to him, just pretty much back and forth. Take us back there, what he could have possibly done to maybe win here over your teammate.
Nah, congrats, Jamie, on the win. I guess you do what you got to do, and usually don't race with these guys, and you're out front and stuff. But yep, he hit the berm and gassed it up into my left rear, and it shot me up the track. So when I got back to him, I gave him the door, and yeah, I mean, he ran me up on the front stretch also. So it is what it is. I'll see him next week though.
All right, well, Blake, 3rd place finish here tonight. Congrats to you. Is there anybody on the car you'd like to thank before taking off?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Dean Reynolds, Caleb Durgan, Jamie Massey, H&L, everything. Thank y'all for the league broadcast.
All right, Blake. Well, hopefully catch you next week. And hopefully we have a better week.
10-4.
All right, that was Blake Murray, your third place finisher. Let's bring in Tyler Bowman. Bowman, you got a copy.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, take us back with the 5 laps ago. I saw you working the bottom there. I saw that Blake came down, tried to block your line, and everybody was just running the bottom with 5 to go. Take us back there with the contacts going on between you and him.
In all reality, I felt like I was extremely good. I saved my tires at the beginning. I had a few things luck go my way that I was able to, move into fourth and then, get by Dean. And then that's when I started figuring out the bottom there. And I don't know if they were just looking at their mirrors the entire race or what was going on, but as soon as I caught up to them, they came down to the bottom, and obviously that was the faster line, and I felt like I was much faster than them. It seemed like every time I got to the inside of Blake, he tended to lock the brakes up, and I'm not really sure if that was just team driving or if that was just him not being able to hit the bottom. But overall, I mean, we got in the second. I don't think I would have had anything for Jamie. It was just too late in the run, and he's so good in the modifieds and stuff. So I got in the second, and then just turned three. I wasn't sure if he was just mad at me because I gave him a little tap in the middle of the corner. I tried to keep it as clean as possible. I didn't try to put him in the wall or anything. I just moved them slightly off the bottom. He ended up dooring me going into three, and then once you give a door, you got to get a door. So he got a door going into one on the last lap.
All right, well, Bowman, well, congrats to you on a second place finisher here tonight, and hopefully next week we have a better race. Maybe we'll see where we're at. But congrats to you. Is there anybody in the car you'd like to thank before taking off?
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to thank you and Sean, obviously, for putting this series on and stuff like that, and really keeping it fair for everybody. And creating different races such as the Sportsman Showdown that's coming up soon. But I also like to thank Excel Sim Sports, Vertex Graphics, Bowman Renovations, Arnish Furniture. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a bunch of new ones that I got this season, but hopefully we can go on to next week and get some more points towards the top three there in points.
Well, Bowman, like I said, congrats to you, and hopefully see you next Tuesday again.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that was Tyler Bowman, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's bring up our winner here tonight. Jamie, you got a copy. Go for Jamie.
Oh, my bad. I had my headset turned down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're all right. Hey, man, another dominant performance here in Outlaw Dirt Series in the 358s and big blocks. Take us back, man, how you felt during the race, and what do you think about the incident between you about your teammate and Bowman there?
I mean, I went back and watched it, but I don't know, dude. I mean, well, how I felt in the race, I just didn't really. Me and Blake, neither one really felt that great. We just kind of winged it today, and we haven't been on. I haven't been on because since last week, I just don't have time with IRL racing going on right now and being in the shop 24/7. I wasn't even gonna race tonight. Me and Blake made a deal where we was talking about neither one of us was gonna race, and we would just you know chalk this one up. But I made it home in time, and I was like, let's go. But I don't know what they're talking about team racing, man. Me and Blake race each other harder than anybody is gonna race each other. So we don't need to race need no team to win. I mean, we've won about every race. But anyways, I hate when people say that stupid crap. But that's here nor there. I thought that he moved Blake. Blake moved him back, and then I kind of felt like he just knocked Blake out of the way again. But like that's here nor there. It wasn't me, and it didn't happen to me, so I can't really say. And maybe they'll get it straight come next week, and
Oh
if not,
yeah,
maybe it'll be entertaining.
oh
Who
yeah,
knows?
definitely, definitely. As of right now, with that little incident with Blake falling back to third, you definitely are looking like to be your points champion. So we'll check on that next week, and if you are the points champion, we'll definitely bring you up for your interview for sure. But
Yeah,
congrats to you on your win here tonight. And is there anybody on the car you'd like to thank before getting out of here?
yeah, man. I'd like to thank Durgan. You know, Durgy Dig Performance. He does a lot for us. We got into the I got in and I didn't even know the officials was at Knoxville this week, so I just loaded the setups in that he had sent me, and I haven't turned a single lap on them. And I think they need a little bit, so I'm gonna message him and see. For me, I feel like they need a little bit, but I also felt like if the track was a more slick, they would have been a little better. It needed a little bit to come in. I felt like we never really came in like we wanted to, and I knew the bottom was gonna come in, but I thought it was gonna come in maybe 10 to 15 laps sooner than it did. But I never went. I went down there and I was losing time, so then I went back to the line I was running, and then I seen that he was about to pass Blake on the bottom, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. So. Um, I moved on down to the bottom, and I think we were fat. I pulled away, once I went to the bottom. But, anyways, yeah, just everybody over at H&L, Papa Mike's Promotions, y'all for putting this deal on. Like I said, man, I run 3 nights a week, and that's with y'all. If I can run 3 nights a week, it is with y'all, and I enjoy racing with you guys. And I've limited myself to just racing this league over the past month, and I've enjoyed it, man, and appreciate everything y'all do. And we'll see you maybe Friday. If not, we'll see you next Tuesday or Sunday, hopefully.
Oh yeah, definitely, Jamie, and hopefully we see you next Tuesday for sure. And I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming races, if whatever race you decide to run in.
Thank you, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will end your race here tonight. So no more races for tonight's. I am gonna end it here tonight with the guys. A little bit of incident during A main, of course, with 2 laps to go. Kind of saw it coming, but at the other time, not nothing too serious to worry about. This hopefully it all gets cleared up before next week, and we don't have to worry about it. So, but hopefully everybody enjoyed tonight's show at Knoxville. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, W Energy Drink. W, we have a partnership with them. If you use our code hashtag ODS, all caps, you would get about 10 to 30% off any purchase you want. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook posts or Facebook account. Sorry. We do have an upcoming event April 2nd, next Wednesday, for the 358s. Uh, it's a fixed 358 minus 5% of its power, about $250 in the pot so far. So if you guys are interested in racing that, please message one of us, me, or Sean, or message us on Messenger on the Facebook account, and we'll get right back to you and we'll get you signed up and ready to rock and roll. It's just $15 to enter, looking to get about 20 cars or more. So hopefully we get a good turnout, and like I said, hope everybody has a great night, and enjoy your weekend, guys. See you next Sunday.